everyone, Catweazle here. Welcome back to Shadows of Brimstone, Night of the Dead. Okay, couple of things from last turn. This chap here, he didn't get killed. When Cade rolled a 1, even with his dead eye shot, he could have only put 3 on, which wouldn't have killed him. So obviously you wouldn't have used a dead eye shot, and obviously you wouldn't have died. So I've popped him back in. The rest was fine. I took the 30 XP off and everything. Another thing, depth track has gone down to 12 because we put the new room on. And what else? Oh yes, Lorg spotted that while I was keen to get rid of this, just to get it out of the way and do a bit of tidying up, the ambushers do have +1 combat. So until such time as I kill all the ambushers, I'll just keep that in play. Just to remind me that they've got +1 combat. Another thing that we're going to do is Cade is actually going to give Running Bear the dark stone gloves. The reason for that is Cade's got the extenuator belt anyway, so he can carry more, and these dark stone gloves come in for combat. And I've got a plan with good old Running Bear. Running Bear does have his Indian hatchet and his axe. His pickaxe that he picked up, they're both one-handed weapons. So with the dark stone gloves holding his Indian hatchet and his pickaxe, he'd be quite potent in hand-to-hand combat. So I've given those back to Running Bear, who, anyway, I believe he picked them out anyway a couple of missions ago. So he's just getting them back. Right, so other than that, let's roll to see if we can hold back the darkness. A 10, we can. That's good. Because we're not making much progress. It's quite lucky getting one corpse pile at a time from a amount of monsters we've got to fight point of view. But it does mean we're crawling through a bit. So if we were to get one for every room tile going forwards, then I have a feeling the depth track is going to be getting near the end. So the more holding back the darkness rolls that we can do, the better. So it's Cade to go first. He's going to roll for movement. He gets a 4. He's also going to roll to see if he can escape. This he has to, because he didn't get rid of that chap. And he rolls a 3, which isn't good enough, so he can't move. So he's just going to spin round. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he only hits 3 times. Those 2 miss. He doesn't have a grit. So what's he going to do? So first 4, he's going to got to go on the guy that he's adjacent to. A 6, that's good enough. He needed a 4 or better. So get rid of him. That'll be 30 XP. In fact, I'll just leave it there and then I'll calculate the XP afterwards. So that's 30 XP. His next shot is... that one's not adjacent to anybody. So he'll do a shot on the prospector here. Again, a 4 or better. A 1's not good enough. He misses. His last shot will be on that prospector. 4 or better. He gets a 4. That's good enough. Gets rid of that one. So in total, that is 60 XP. There we are. Right, next up is Running Bear. He's just going to spin round, and he's still going to use his carbine, I think. So that's 3 shots. Let me just see. He gets, if he did equip his Indian hatchet, it's +1 damage. He gets +1 combat with that. So that's +1. His combat is 2. So that'll give him 3 combat. Yes, he's not going to use his... Oh, yes, he is. We'll leave that. No, scratch that. He's going to use his carbine. The only reason is, though, is if he killed that straight away with doing the combat, then he won't be able to use any of his other dice on anything else because they're not near enough. So we'd have to wait, you know, till he was right in the middle of a set of enemies. So he will use his carbine. And he only hits once. This has got to go on this chap. We need a 4 or better again. He does have darkstone bullets. He gets a 6. So he manages to kill that guy. Which is good because these guys have got +1 combat. So they would have 4 combat dice. So next up is this chap. And it's going to be Mort. Mort's going to roll for his movement. He gets a 5. Now, is he going to move? I think he is going to move. He's just going to move 1, 2. No, he's not. No, he's going to stay where he is. Oh, that's difficult. It's because these have got 3 movement now. Right. 3 movement. Means he's not going to bother moving. He doesn't get a grit. Peacekeeper pistol. He gets a 6. Whew. Well, that's good. Because he gets a 6. It's a critical. He beats that one. So that is the very last of the ambushers. So we can get rid of this card now. Because they won't get +1. Because they're all dead. Right. So he gets 30 XP. And now it's the Hungry Dead's turn, but the normal Hungry Dead. So they go 1, 2, 3. It's going to go 1, 2, 3. This one's going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we'll do it like that. Some coming this way, some going that way. This chap gets to attack. 1 to 3, it's Cade. 4 to 6, it's Mort. He attacks Cade. Dun, dun, dun. Right, he gets 3 dice because they have Ravenous. 2 6s. Right, so hits twice. So that's 2 saves for Cade, but Cade needs a 5 or above. Well, he saves 1, but he still takes 3 damage. So that's 3 damage for Cade. Right, Cade is now on 11 health. What I have forgot is obviously activation and fear. Mort didn't have anybody around him when he activated. Cade did. He had 1. So he's got a roll to save a horror hit. Needs a 4 or better. He saves. And Running Bear had 2. They had the 2 guys here. When he activated, I think it was 2. So he needs a 4+, so he saves 1, so he takes 1 horror hit. And he's down to 12 sanity. Right, so that's up to date on the horror activations. Right, that's gone. Nothing else can attack, so it's now the corpse pile. Gets 2 dice. And it's a 3 or better. So we get 1 Hungry Dead coming back. There we go. And now it's the end of the turn, so it's Hold Back the Darkness. Double 2s. Oh, God, no. Right, double 2s, Dark Dread. We haven't got any grit, so whatever it is, we get. What is it? What's the bad news? Void Surge. The Darkstone you are carrying glows brightly as it burns with the touch of an eldritch fire. All heroes immediately take 1 corruption hit for each Darkstone they are carrying, including Darkstone items. See how lucky Cade is? He gives away one of his Darkstone items. Right, Darkstone. The ones in the tomb chest don't count. As far as I'm concerned, they're in the tomb chest, so that's not a problem. But the Darkstone bullets and what else? And the Darkstone gloves need rolling for. So that's 2 rolls for Running Bear. And I get the feeling that Mort's there going like, yep, that's why I don't carry him. A 4 or better. He saves 1, he gets another corruption. So that's 2 corruption now for Running Bear. And next up is Cade for his Darkstone bullets. And he doesn't save either, so he takes a corruption. Corruption for Cade. Okay. Right, so that's the dark. That's the dread done. Get rid of that. But at least the depth track, the Doom, Darkness, whatever, didn't go up. It stayed at 4 because it was doubles. And now it's Cade's go, who is activating. He's next to a Hungry Dead, so he's got to make a save against fear. He does so. Now he gets to roll for his movement. A 5. Is he going to try and escape? Where would he go? No, he's going to stay where he is. 5 shots from his trusty pistol. He gets a 6 and a 3. Oh, only 2 hit. The rest were 1s. But he has got a critical, and obviously this is the guy that's got to go. It's right next to him. So that's 30 for him. That's 30 XP. And this other one, he's going to try and shoot. Try and shoot this guy. This one here. So 4 or better. A 4, yes. So gets rid of him. So that is now 60 XP for Cade and the Brimstone boys. Next up, once again, it's Running Bear. Roll for movement. A 6. That means he does have Dead Man's Boots. He rolled a 6. He's not going to move, but anytime you roll for a 6, you may heal 2 sanity. So that is what he is going to do. And he's back up to 14 sanity. Now he's going to roll. Whoop. Going to roll for his carbine. He gets 2 hits. Unfortunately, not criticals. Right. So who's he going to hit? Well, it's pretty much these 2. How annoying is this pillar here? It just means we can't like shoot right down here towards the corpse pile. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He could have hit the corpse pile from there, but that's in the way. But anyway, 2 5s. First 5's going on this lady. 4 or better. A 2 is not good enough. He's missed, so he's going to shoot at her again. 4 or better. A 6 is good enough, so he gets rid of her. That's 30 XP. 2, 3, yeah, right. Next up, movement for Mort. A 4. Is he actually going to move? He is going to move. We're going to sort of come round this way, I think. So 1, 2. Somebody can still pass him there. And he's going to shoot at this guy. But he can also see this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, still in range. So 3 shots. A 5 and 2 4s, they're all hits. But he doesn't have Darkstone bullets. So he needs 6s with these. So first one, because they have a defence of 5, so definitely needs a 6. A 3 is not good enough. Second shot. A 5, close but no cigar. And his last shot, another 5. Ugh. So he misses. Right, now it's a Hungry Dead's turn. So this one, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This one's going to go here because it can attack Running Bear. This one's going to go, can attack one of these two. And this one's going to go 1, 2, 3. Right. We'll just see who these are going to attack. The person who's going to miss out, we'll do it that way because there's only 2 of them. So that's 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6. And what we'll do is we'll roll on the person who they're not going to attack. A 5. So they're not going to attack Mort. So this one's going to attack Cade and this one's going to attack Running Bear. So the one attacking Cade first. They all hit. So he's got to get a 5+ on 3 defence rolls. 5 or better. Yes! Look at the Cade. He saves them all. And next up is the attack on Running Bear. That's 2 hits. So Running Bear will get 2 saves. And he saves 1. So he will take 3 hits. So he is now down to 13 health. Right. So that's the Hungry Dead gone. We've got to roll 2 dice now for the corpse pile. 3 or better, we get more Hungry Dead. We get 1 more Hungry Dead. She comes out, and that's the end of the round. So next up, hold back the darkness. A 7 is good enough. We hold back the darkness again. And now it is Cade's go. He's going to roll for, well, first of all, he's going to, because he's activating, he's got 2 Hungry Dead round him. So he's got to save. He doesn't save any. So he takes 2 sanity damage. He's now down to 10 sanity. He rolls for movement. He gets a 1, which is at least is a grit. He's got 1 grit. He's not going to move. There's nowhere particularly he could move to. Trusty pistol. 5 shot. He gets a 6. We like that. Gets a 5, a 4 and a 3. He's not going to re-roll the 2. So the 6 is going to go on this chap. So get rid of him. That's 30 XP. The next one is the one right in front of him. He rolls 5. 4 or better. He gets another 5. So he's gone. He does roll well, Cade. He does roll well. The only one he can hit now is this chap. Can't hit any of these 2. They're out of line of sight. So both of these are going on that. 2 shots. 4's good enough. 1 shot missed, but 1 shot went right into the brain casing. And he's gone. So that's 3, which is 90. So I'll put 10 XP back. And take 100 XP out. Well done, Cade. Next up is Running Bear. Now Running Bear's going to roll for movement. He gets a 3, which is actually a 4. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So he can shoot right down here. He's going to use his carbine because we're going to start pumping some in to this corpse pile. 3 6s. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Amazing. Right. 3 criticals. So the first critical, he's going to use, he may as well use it on the hungry dead that's getting in his way. She's gone. So that's 30. The last 2 criticals are going on this chap. It's just 6 health. It's got no defence now. So these 2 have got to add up to more than 6. They do. He gets 2 5s. Whoa. Running Bear just finished that off. No mistake, didn't he? So that's in there. We're now up to... That's the 6th quarter pile. We're halfway through. And wow, that was amazing. 3 6s. Oh, what a star. Right, catching our breath. So that's a D3 for Running Bear, a D3 for Cade, but it is a D6 for Mort. So Running Bear gets 1. Running Bear gets 1. So he's going to take a health back. Out to 14 health. Cade is going to take 2 health back. He's now up to 13 health. And 5 for Mort. He's going to take a sanity back, I think. Yeah, he's going to take a sanity back. He's back up to 16 sanity. Good stuff. Okay, and we got an ambush. So I think that does count as, yeah, because it was a threat. So the ambush does get as a loot card. Cade gets cash, $50. Gear card for Running Bear. And Darkstone, which we may have to buy off Mort because he doesn't like it. Right, so that's 40 XP for these chaps, Brimstone boys. So I'll just put 10 XP in and take 50 out. And 20 XP for Mort. Cash is $50 for the Brimstone boys. 1, 2, and gear card. Right. What does Running Bear get? Ooh, an old map. Once per turn you may cancel and redraw an encounter or map card just drawn. After each use, discard old map on a d6 roll of a 1 or a 2. Alright, we'll keep that. Just the thing. Sort of like another version of his ability, really. So he'll keep that to use such time as we need to. But that's another good one. That's another good find. Darkstone Rock, D3. Finds 1. Again, what we're going to do is we'll roll a D6 and we'll buy that off him. 2, so that's $50. So basically Cade pays the $50 he found himself. And he takes the Darkstone, puts it in his tomb chest. Because Mort won't have anything to do with the stuff. Right, loot and everything. Who's yet still to go? Cade's still to go, isn't he? So we may as well roll his movement. He rolls a 1. So he's going to move 1 to here. He's going to get a grit. Right, so there we go. What I'll do is I think I'll leave that here as regards adventuring. I'll move across though to the player boards because Cade and Running Bear do need to level up. So see you in a second. Hi, welcome back. Here we are. As always, Cade will go first. His initiative just goes through everything. Right, first of all, we've got to do a 2d6 roll. So, and we'll see what his upgrade bonus is. Oh, a 10. Surely that's got to be good. Let's have a look. Right. 10 plus 1 max grit. Oh, I'd have preferred some health or something, but grit's always good. Grit's always good. So his max grit's now up to 3. And what he's gonna do is we're gonna choose another ability off the upgrade chart. I think what we're gonna move into now is the shooting line. So he's going to set Cool Hand. At the start of every fight turn, you may reduce your initiative by 3, so he'd go down to 4, to gain +1 shot with a one-handed gun. And he gets +1 max grit as well. So his max grit will go up to 4. And also, I like this line. I'll probably follow it all the way through to best shot in the West. Because if you get into hit rolls on 2+, you're only missing on 1s. So I think we'll go down this line. So he's going to get shooting. So I'll just dig that out, won't be a second. So here we go. Shooting 1, Cool Hand. And we'll put that up there. Excellent. Right, so that's it for Cade. He's leveled up. He's now level 4. So next person we'll do is obviously Running Bear. Won't be a second. And here we are with the Indian Scout. Okay. Right. 2d6 roll. Let's see what he gets. He gets an 8. So let's have a look on the chart. So he got on the upgrade chart, he has +1 law or +1 luck. Also gain +2 health or +2 sanity. Well, let's have a look. I think we'll take the health. The reason being he has got Dead Man's Boots, so he's got a way for getting his sanity back. And +1 luck or +1, was it law? Ooh, that'd put his law to 6, which is immense. Cade's extremely lucky. So yeah, we'll take the +1 law, so that'll go to 6, and his health will go to 18. Yep, that seems good. Right, his upgrade chart. What we're going to pick. He's currently got Tracking 1 and Tribal 1. Guardian Spirit. Once per adventure you may cancel a Growing Dread or Darkness card on a d6 roll of a 3+. It's only once per adventure though. Tracking. Know your prey. Once per turn you may re-roll a damage roll for one of your hits. Right. I think we'll go for Know Your Prey. I think. Oh, which is a good one to go down. Oh, Guardian Spirit. Because then it goes to Cleansing Ritual. What about Battle Scout? Well, let's go. That gives heroes +2 initiative. So Cade would go up to 9 initiative. You may recover 1 grit. It's a bit overkill, isn't it? You may now activate for your enemies at initiative level. Get +1 spirit. Spirit armor 5+. We'll do Guardian Spirit. So I'll dig that out, won't be a second. Here we go. So we've got Guardian Spirit now. Once per adventure you may cancel a Growing Dread or a Darkness card on a d6 roll of 3+. Cool. I think we'll go to the end of the tribal line. That looks about the best line, I think. Okay, right, they've levelled up. So that's it for this episode of Shadows of Brimstone, Night of the Dead. Hope you join me for the next episode, and thanks very much for everybody who's subscribed, everybody who's commented and viewed. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. But until the next episode of Shadows of Brimstone, Night of the Dead, this is Catweazle signing off. Toodaloo.